Texas in San Marcos. Welcome to Bobcat Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Bobcats ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Roadrunners offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Stop right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving his defense some juice.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Looking for a man. It's McCown. The short hands. It's Hardy. Made a defender miss. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Roadrunners are flying down the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wilson. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Bobcats offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, probably play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll send the back in motion. Jackson will throw. Under fire. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you... with offsides in the defense, I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Jackson going to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's 3rd down. You just got sacked the play prior. but you do a nice job in the pocket. You get through your progression. It's not open. You take off and run, pick up the first down, fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Powers through the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Escapes the pressure going right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, UTSA. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. On the run, it's Jenkins. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Running inside, it's Burgess. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. The easy way to convert on third down, the penalty moves the sticks. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jenkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
It'll be third and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes his man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to throw on third. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. The run inside. It's Henderson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Texas State. Into the end zone for 6.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Running inside, it's Henderson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Roadrunners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And it's the Roadrunners. Send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Knocked down for the tackle. 2nd down coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burgess. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Jackson gonna throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Sparks. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. The give on the counter. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. On 1st and 10 from the 38.
And, man, this defense, they looked a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Spins away from the defender. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for the first down. They've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Jackson will throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Texas State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, one of the things he pointed out to his team is the rivalry has to mean more to them here in the second half. They've gotten out to a great start at home. They're able to ride the momentum of this crowd, but as you know, everything gets more heated, more intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the moment. I'll keep you posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They feed him again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking left. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The run inside. It's Henderson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
By the receiver. Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The Roadrunners come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wilson open on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes a catch. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Might have a chance. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And it's the Roadrunners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? Run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here. Nice positive game. Now let's go get 7.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Got it, looking for the first down. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On his way from around the 50. He's going to get loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Running inside, it's Henderson. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's McCown. He makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Got enough for the 1st. Finding some room. The 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Texas State. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's McCown. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And tackled there by the defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Hard running there. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. To the air, it's McCown. Gets it out quickly. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Campbell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Jenkins. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Creates a little room. Looking for room at the 40. There he goes to the left. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Quarterback keeper. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
34, UTSA 16.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse. Punt, and he's got room. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. 4 wide receivers set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Jenkins. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game.